Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Jessica. I'm a mom vlogger. I have two little kids that are 10 and 2, and currently today we are focusing on removing my 2-year-old son's pacifier. So I'm just gonna get right into this video, and this is gonna be like a week-long video that I'm gonna be showing you the process of how I'm removing it and getting rid of it completely. I am not trying to completely stress him out, but I'm also trying to remove this as fast as possible. We are hoping in a week's time, instead of like the 2-day routine or any of that stuff, in a week that he will completely be gone with it and not depending on it anymore. So hopefully by next Monday or even Sunday, he will completely be gone. So our goal is obviously to get rid of the pacifier. As of right now, he's only using it at nap time and at his bedtime. We have been working with him for the last couple of weeks of getting rid of the pacifier during the day, so he doesn't have his pacifier throughout his wake times. It's only during his nap times that he's really dependent on it. So we are trying to work the best way, and the best way that we have found through research is to just, you know, put some holes in it. He likes to play with them, and he likes to have them in his hands while he's sleeping. He has multiples in his crib with him while he's sleeping, and he just like plays with them and moves them around. I also have a clip of it that I'll insert so you guys can see him getting ready for his nap, but he's putting them in and out of his mouth. He's playing with them, has them close by. That's what he does. So today I put holes in both of the binkies that he has left that we didn't put holes in. We have one binky that's a pacifier that has no holes in it whatsoever for emergencies. So today is Monday. It's our first day of trying. For his nap, I poked holes. They weren't that big, but I poked holes in both of them, and somehow he didn't notice in one of them. The other one he just didn't like. It had holes in it. He didn't want it. So the one that didn't have holes in it already, because he's been chewing them, he actually held on to and left it in his mouth, and he still currently has it in his mouth, and he's using that as his dependency and sucking on that one. So tomorrow we're gonna make the holes a little bit bigger and work our way to not having pacifiers at all. So our biggest fear is his nighttime and getting like messing up his routine. If you guys are new here, you probably don't know that we co-slept up until he was 1 year old, and that was also something he really depended on. And now he sleeps really well in his crib, and we just don't want to mess that up. So we're really worried that it's going to mess up his sleep schedule, and we are really big on routines, and having his pacifier has always been his routine and his self-soothing method. So we're hoping that this doesn't affect him too much, and we can find another thing that he could play with his hands and help him. I will also mention that he is teething right now. His molars are coming in. Only one of them have come in so far. So we are highly depending on medication. We usually don't do this, but because we're taking his only soothing method away, we will be using Tylenol and Motrin to help with his pain. And he's honestly not really eating either. Usually we give him like cold grapes or cold apple slices, carrots to chew on, and he is just like not having that at all. And because we took his pacifier away during the day, he's really irritable and he's not having it. So that is our little check-in for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, for the next step, and then hopefully by the end of the week we will have a 2-year-old with no pacifier. So hopefully this goes well, and our goal is to throw all of his pacifiers into the trash truck, which is his favorite thing. Every time they go by, he's really obsessed with it, so hopefully they allow us to put it in their trash truck. So that is our goal, and hopefully by the end of this video we have reached that goal. So stick around to the end so you can see the final results. Alright, come on. Throw it. Okay, so day 2. I'm looking a little rough. I'm kind of defeated at the moment. He's crying, I'm crying, we're just not having a good day. I'm gonna put in here that I did poke more holes in the binkies that he had from yesterday, and he's just not happy. This is gonna be very real with you guys. It's difficult. He is very upset. I'm upset. And this has been going on for like an hour. So I started putting him in his crib for bedtime. So I put him in a little earlier, thinking like, okay, he's definitely going to cause an issue. So I was like, okay, so I'll put him in there, see what he does, because he didn't have his binkies until I put him in there. He instantly realized what was going on, started crying. So I gave him like 10 minutes. I went up there and rocked him for a bit, like a good bit, and he was not happy. He's still not happy. You can hear him screaming. I ended up giving him some Motrin for the pain, just in case his teeth were hurting. He wasn't giving me any signs that he had really bad pain, but he was pulling out his teeth and his ears, so I gave him some Motrin, and now I'm just waiting for that to kick in. Hopefully that can help him if his teeth are bothering him, because we are currently doing this while his 2-year-old molars are coming in, which I think I said yesterday. So I do have a video from earlier when I first put him in the crib and him like freaking out, and he's still currently doing that. And when I went upstairs, his eyes are so red. He's so sad. He's crying really bad, but like this is just steps towards it. Like there's no way for me to remove it without doing these steps. I'm slowly taking them away. He doesn't have the suction anymore, but he still has like the physical binky, but it's just not going well at all. He just wants that, and I can't give in. So I'm letting him cry it out for another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go up there and try to soothe him. And we're just gonna keep doing this until he falls asleep. And I am in big trouble tonight because I know it's gonna be miserable, but I'm not gonna give his pacifier back. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow because I have a full day of work. So Anthony's mom is gonna have to hold out on doing this, and I 100% do not trust her to do this at all. She's either gonna give in and give him the pacifier, or she's just not gonna give him a nap, and that's just gonna like ruin all of our days. So this is just gonna be really tough on everybody. I already called Anthony crying because I'm just so upset, but I will update you again tomorrow on what's going on, and hopefully by the time he goes to sleep. I put him in his crib by 11 o'clock. It's now almost 12 and he's still upstairs crying. So I'll update you. Update, it is now 1 o'clock. He did not take a nap at all. He was upstairs crying the whole time. I went in every couple of 10 minutes to 15 minutes and helped him, soothe him a little bit, and then put him back in his crib, and he immediately went back to crying. So after an hour and a half of it not working, we pretty much gave up on sleeping today. Sorry guys, I'm all emotional. He is very tired. He's very cranky. You can see it all over his face that he's extremely tired. And I don't want to leave him upstairs for long periods of time by himself. He was up there for an hour and a half, pretty much by himself. And other than like the intervals that I went in there to like try to calm him down, it didn't go well at all. So we'll try for bedtime. Hopefully that goes a lot better. All right, so it's Wednesday. I just got back from work. I think I mentioned yesterday that I worked all day today. My mask basically rubbed off all of my makeup. So I'm home now. It's like 5 o'clock, 5:30. Ollie did not take a nap today. Anthony's mom tried to put him down around 11:30. She said he seemed really tired. She put him down and he instantly started freaking out. She went in there 10 minutes later to try and rock him and soothe him, and he still did not like that. So she tried putting him back in the crib, and he cried for another 10 minutes. She took him out and he just like ran away. So after 30 minutes of doing this, she pretty much like just took him downstairs. Anthony came home around 12:30ish, took him back upstairs and rocked him to sleep. Unfortunately, Anthony's not very good at putting him into the crib after he falls asleep. So he woke up instantly as soon as Anthony put him in there, and Anthony just left him in there to try and see if he would actually like go to sleep by himself afterwards. Did not. I don't think I updated you guys about last night though, so I'll just recap about last night. So last night Anthony tried to put him to sleep in his crib, and he cried for like 10 minutes. I went up and I just rocked him to sleep because he was tired, I was tired, we were just defeated from the day. And I think I did mention yesterday that we completely just took his thingies away. They're just completely gone. I have one hidden that's not full of holes, just in case we decide like, all right, this just isn't the time, and he nor we want to like do this anymore. So I'm giving it till Monday to see how this goes. If we're still having troubles by Monday, I'm gonna see what's going on with his teeth. Like, I don't really know until we get there, but if it's his teeth that are still bothering him and that's the only comfort he can find other than us medicating him, then I'm just gonna give it back. That's where we're at. Like, I gave him Tylenol. No, I gave him Motrin this morning because he was already really bad with his teeth. And the thing is like, instead of having the binky in his mouth, he's now putting his fingers in his mouth. They're all in his mouth. He's just biting on his hands. You can see the teeth marks along his fingers. It's just not good. I'm afraid that he's now gonna become a thumb sucker, which is just even worse than the binky. So yeah, last night after I rocked him to sleep, I put him in the crib and he pretty much slept until 5:30 this morning, and usually he sleeps till like 6:30. So he woke up earlier than normal and he instantly wanted it. Like, he was screaming as soon as he woke up and couldn't find it, I guess, to soothe him back to sleep. But he did well throughout the whole night. I ended up bringing him down here at 5:30 in the morning, and after like him coming down here and settling down for the minute and waking up, he was okay. So yeah, and that was what happened. So tonight I'm gonna be rocking him to sleep again, just because I feel bad. I just want him to have the comfort and go to sleep and not be upset. So we ended up replacing like his binkies with owl that we're hoping that he clings to that instead. All right, so I'll update you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day number 4, and we'll see how this goes. As of right now, it's not getting any better. It's just like pretty much bad all around. Like I said, we'll give it till Monday and see how it works. Okay, so I know my appearance is looking a little crazy, but today I'm just like extremely tired after like 3 days of dealing with like no sleeping and stuff like that. So today was just like a defeated day. I didn't give in. Luckily during his nap time he actually napped, but it did take me like 30 minutes of like rocking him to sleep, and I put up like something to block out the light in his bedroom so he couldn't even tell like it was light out. So I think I might have to invest in like the blackout curtains for his bedroom, because when he was a baby that was like something that he really needed, and I feel like it's coming back now that he doesn't have his pacifier to soothe him. So that is how I got him to sleep today, and he slept like 2 hours. He got up randomly and started crying, like actually got up, started crying, but then fell back to sleep for like another hour on his own. So I don't know what that was about. And today I didn't use any medication whatsoever, so I think we're starting to hit the days where it's like not bothering him as much. It's bedtime now, and I ended up getting like a Dr. Teal's like lavender bubble bath with like melatonin whatever in it, and it smells really good. And we got that like to calm him down with like the lavender lotion and stuff like that, just to get him relaxed. And then in his bedroom he has like a Vicks wall plug, and you put like the vapor pads in there, and that also has lavender in it. So we've been doing that for the last couple of days, and I feel like it kind of helps him relax and stay asleep, because he's been knocked out for like all night, but also he wasn't napping the last 3 days, so it kind of helped. I'm not really sure how he's gonna sleep tonight because he napped during the day, so hopefully he doesn't wake up And I will also say that he's been getting up, he usually gets up around 6:30. 6:30. He's been getting up around 5:30. So I'm exhausted. Can you tell? Mom's gonna go take a bath and just relax, and tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully each day it's getting a little less crazy. He's still asking for it. He reaches like in my pockets to try and find it, and he points to the counters because I used to hide them in like the cups and stuff. He still does that randomly, but I think he's like understanding that he's not getting them back. So if you're going through this, my biggest tip right now is to just suffer through it, guys. You're gonna get through it. I think we're gonna get through it. Again, it's to save your own sanity. If you don't want to struggle the way I'm struggling, keep a backup just in case. There's always tomorrow. Like, you don't have to rush it. If your child is like mine and super stubborn, it's gonna take you just as long as me. I've been watching like these YouTubers who are just like, yeah, I got rid of the Mickey in 2 days, it was no problem, da 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 da, and then I'm over here like 4 days later and this is just not working. It's okay to fail. It's okay to everything for not to go as planned. So I'm just taking it day by day, and like I said, tomorrow's a new day and hopefully it's not as crazy and we can just put this behind us and put them in the trash truck like I want to. I'm just like so scared to put them anywhere near him. So I will update you guys tomorrow with his sleep schedule, how he slept tonight, and then if he naps tomorrow and stuff like that. And tomorrow is Friday, so day number 5. We're almost there. So it is Friday morning. It's around 6:15ish. All right, so I took a video of Ollie this morning like 15 minutes ago. He's sleeping really well, to be honest, and I think he's gonna be getting up at around 6:30, which is like his normal time. The last couple of days he's been getting up, like I said yesterday, around 5:30. But today he woke up and decided, yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep. So he put his blanket over himself and just went back to sleep on his pillow, and that was perfect. He hasn't cried, and last night Anthony said that he didn't want to be rocked to sleep. He wanted to be put in his crib without his binkies, so he put himself to sleep last night. So the last test is to get him to sleep through his naps during the day without Today is Saturday. This will be my last update because I think we're progressing really well. So yesterday for his nap, he did not go down. We put him down, well, I tried to put him down around 11:30. He cried, and then for an hour and a half, I pretty much just rocked him until he fell asleep. And he slept until like 3 o'clock. Then last night, Anthony put him down and he pretty much slept all night until around 5:30, and he woke up. And then today Anthony had to rock him to go to sleep for his nap. He would not go in his crib by himself, and that was around 11:30. It is now 12:30 and Ollie is already asleep. So I think we're gonna push his naps till 12:30 instead of 11:30, so he'll be tired enough to actually fall asleep on his own, because he's doing really well at nighttime and he's sleeping his long hours. He's going to bed by himself. It's just the naps that we're struggling with. But I think I don't have to update anymore other than that, and if I do have to update, I will update in a future like sit down video or a future vlog that you can look up later on. But that's pretty much it. I think this has gone from like a really emotional hard time to, okay, he's just struggling with naps, and we'll get there eventually, but we pretty much have thrown them all away and gotten rid of all of them. There will not be like us putting it into the trash, because we're just afraid that if he sees one, he's gonna go crazy. I mean, he's not really asking for it, but if he sees it, I'm sure he'll go crazy. So I'm gonna end this video. I really hope that this progression of craziness helped you through any of your struggles with pacifiers. And the only tip I have is we pretty much just took it away cold turkey because nothing else worked. So I hope that helps you. If it doesn't, or if you have any other tips for other moms trying to get rid of their pacifiers, please leave them in the comment section down below so others can find it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave any questions in the comment section down below. I answer every single comment. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye guys. Go ahead.